we shall reap if we faint not.
See, a lot of people get weary and well doing like, man, I've been treating my husband right, look how he treated me. I've been treating my wife right, look how he treated me. I've been treating a friend right, look how they treat me. He said, don't be weary and well doing, you do what you're supposed to do. Because one day, that what you've been asking God for, it's going to come true. You're like, okay, I see how you were patient. I see how you were long-suffering. Now I can reward you. Because you will focus on yourself instead of your friends, your wife, your kids, your mama, your dad, your grandparents. You focus on yourself first and make sure that you don't get offended and make wrath come about. Now you got to start all the way back home. All that good stuff you did for God, you got to start all the way back home proving yourself again. That's why people are stuck in the hole they're in. Because they left. They just can't stay the course and just say, you know what, I'm going to stick through this storm no matter what. I ain't going to cuss them out today no matter what. I'm not going to embarrass them today no matter what. Then you start seeing some breakthroughs. You'll start seeing them. Go ahead.
Verse 10, as we have therefore opportunity, let us do good unto all men, especially unto them who are of the household of faith.
That's real important. Do good to all men, especially them of the household of faith. Meaning that if your brothers and sisters here that you are congregating with, they trying to do this all right, and you gonna switch out on them for them street niggas? Excuse me. You gonna switch out on them? It's what we do. Oh, that's so and so. That's so and so. He got a lot of money. Oh, that's her. She look good. She pretty. Oh, the dude, he look good. He handsome. Don't switch out on your brother who ain't got very much. Man, I'm loyal. I'm telling you. Believe me, you switch out on me, I'll make sure you will know. You will know. Put it like that. Be loyal to the people of the household of faith. What do you mean the household of faith? The church of God, Israel. Be loyal. But just because a person of another color come up, oh, we got to listen to Mr. Charlie. We got to listen to him. Yes, sir, boss. Then when your brother come up and tell you the same thing, and that Negro just lying. But when Mr. Charlie come up and tell you the same thing, oh yeah, you ride with it first time. First time. Save yourself from those emotions, that flesh. Verse 16. Go ahead, bro.
And as many as walk according to this rule, peace be on them and mercy, and upon the Israel of God. That's
what we want. He said, peace be unto you and mercy. I want mercy. Because I know I do some sins. I want God some mercy. Some of the sins I do, he could have killed me just like that, right into it. Right into it. I want mercy. So give me an opportunity with enough breath in my body to ask God for forgiveness. Then if I ask for forgiveness, he might just kill me in a way and say, okay, he got it right. He might see something down the road, like, you're going to keep doing this, I'm about to kill him right into it. Don't look at death like it's so bad. Sometimes death saves people. Save them. Let's go to Isaiah chapter 64. Just try to make sure you understand, you are your main objective. You first. Man, I see a lot of people who just go through hell with their kids. And they feel like they're doing wrong because they are not accepting this. A lot of people talk to me. I said, bro, sis, hey, you did what you're supposed to do, just put it before them. Give it to them. That's all you can do. And you riding there watching them like you can see everything they can do. You can't see everything they do. Stop fooling yourself. You just think they smart. You're gonna handle it. Isaiah 64 and verse 4. Go ahead. Go ahead.
For since the beginning of the world, men have not heard, nor perceived by ear, neither have their eye seen, O God, besides thee, what he has prepared for him that waited for him.
Do you understand what he's talking about here? When we reject the world and the things that they're trying to do to persuade us from going against God laws, he said, ears and eyes haven't heard the things he had for us. God said, this thing's so good, I couldn't even put it on paper if you make it through this life. He said, man, you ain't seen what I really got prepared for you. Read that again.
For since the beginning of the world, men have not heard, nor perceived by the ear, neither has their eye seen, O God, besides thee, what he has prepared for him that waited for him.
This is what I'm waiting on right here. I'm waiting on this right here. This present right here. He said, whatever you seeing in this world that is so fabulous or awesome to you, it can't be compared to what I got for you. I don't know what it is, but I sure want to see it. I sure want to be a part of it. But don't sell out for this junk in the world. Sell out for this. Save yourself from these people and get this, what he's talking about. Jump down to verse 6. Well, keep going, read through it.
Thou leadest him that rejoices and worketh righteousness.
Yes, sir.
Those that remember thee in thy ways, behold, thou art wrought. For we have seen in those is continuance, and we shall be saved.
Go ahead.
But we are all as an unclean thing.
We all are unclean. Go ahead.
And all our righteousness are as filthy rags.
He said, all our righteousness is like filthy rags. Meaning that the law, the dietary law we keeping, to him is like filthy rags. The Sabbath day we keep, to him is like filthy rags. Because he's saying, you know what, I see what they're doing, but they trying. They trying. I see them lighting a cigarette on the Sabbath. I see them cooking. I see them cleaning. I see them getting into their conversation on the Sabbath day. I see them doing all that. But in the middle of that Sabbath day, they say, man, I got to get back right, man. God forgive me for talking my way or lighting a cigarette or doing whatever. He see that. Or he see you working. Some of them gotta work until their faith build up. He see that. But all I'm trying to get you to understand that your righteousness is like filthy rag, because you can't do it the way he wants you to do it. You got to have Jesus to help you. Do it. Go ahead.
And we all do fade as a leaf, and our iniquities, like the wind, have taken us away.
We fade like a leaf. 7 years? This is the prophet God gave a 70. Or scores 20. You got 3 of them. That's 60 plus 10. That's 7. He said, I promise you this 70 years right here. He said, that's like what he said, that's like a leaf faded away. That ain't nothing compared to eternity. But so many people sell out for this world they're living in right now and don't understand that blessing he has for you that nobody seen, nobody heard. You sell out for this crap right here. You sell out for these people. You go hard for them. You go hard for them. I see them all the time. And God trying to make you a God just like him. Go ahead.
And there is none that calleth upon thy name, that stirreth up himself to take hold of thee. For thou hast hid thy face from us, and hast consumed us because of our iniquities.
So when you mean hid his face from you, you don't get in the book to understand. If you don't understand God, that means God, he don't know your face. He gonna consume you. Because you don't know how not to sin if you don't read and understand. If I don't read and understand. And you got a lot of good people out here who say that, I do this all in the name of Jesus, and they trying to do it right. But they got one thing wrong. They feeding the hungry, they feed them all catfish. They feed them all swine. Like, man, you were doing so good. Go ahead, brother.
Verse 8. But now, O Lord, thou art our Father. We are the clay, and thou our potter, and we all are the work of thy hand.
We the clay, we the potter, meaning he created us. He's the potter. I mean, we the clay and the potter, excuse me. I mean, he created us. He formed. How did he form Adam?
He the potter.
From the clay of the ground, the dirt. And we're going to try to tell God that, hey, this ain't right, God. I mean, you made a mistake right here. Who are you? Who am I? Nobody. 50 rags talking this noise to God. And listen to all these other people. And y'all better check yourself. Go ahead.
Be not wroth very sore, O Lord, neither remember iniquity forever. Behold, see, we beseech thee, we are all thy people.
He said, don't be wroth with me, Lord. Neither remember iniquity forever. Don't remember my sins forever. You don't want to remember your sins forever.
That's right.
I don't want to remember my sins forever. I want him to wash them away. Soon as I ask him for repentance, start a clean slate. Just like the thief on the cross. He got salvation at the last minute. He gonna have the same thing Abraham had. He gonna have the same thing Jacob had. He gonna have it. That's how, it ain't about how long you've been into this walk. It's about when you get it and keep it.
Keep it, amen.
Keep it going.
That's right.
So I think that these folks just idolizing people, man. We finished with that?
Yes, sir.
Let's go to Proverbs chapter 8 and 1. But God is calling for us. He gives every man and woman an opportunity to accept him. Every man and woman. And he called it from the streets. If you paying close attention and hearing this, you will understand. When somebody say something in the crowd, you hear somebody say Sabbath. If your ear ain't turned around, you're like, whoa, whoa, who said that? What you know about that?
That's right.
And you hear somebody say, man, don't eat no swine. Whoa, whoa. What you mean you don't eat no swine? What you keep dietary law? This is what he's saying right here. The wisdom calling in the streets. He calling in the streets. It's going to call. But are you listening? God said you got to have ears to hear. Proverbs chapter 8 and verse 1. Go ahead.
Do it not wisdom cry, and understanding put forth her voice?
Go ahead.
She standeth in the top of high places, by the way in the places of the path.
Wisdom crying. But are you listening? Do you have ears? I say wisdom all the time to people, just trying to see if they can catch on. I throw a little something out there to them. I said, yeah, man, yeah, when you go to church? He said, yeah, we go to church every Sunday. Yeah, I go to church I tell him, man, I go to church every Saturday. And then continue to talk. He didn't catch. Wisdom was in the street. I tried to see that he was going to catch on to it, but he never caught. So next time I get to talk to him, I say, hey, man, you ought to come and worship with us. I won't force it with him. Or that same day I tell him, hey, man, you know, that's God's Sabbath day. I explain it to him if I have time. He crying in the streets now. We got a lot of us still crying out his wisdom. But God makes sure you understand this now. He wants us to remember you first. Go ahead.
She crieth at the gates, at the entry of the city, at the coming in at the door.
Yes, sir.
Unto you, O men, I call, and my voice is to the sons of man.
He called it. Calling you first. Go ahead.
O ye simple, understand wisdom, and ye fools, be ye of an understanding heart.
Everybody been in those three categories. Simple, or a fool, or someone that understands wisdom. You gotta see, you gotta come out of those three categories. If you ain't understand about God, one of three of these. Simple, fool, or you got wisdom of the word. He calling you, wisdom calling you out in the street, say, hey man, don't do that. You breaking the laws. What can you hear? Jump down to verse 13. God is not a man that he is mocked. And believe me, he gonna deal with the people who are mocking him. Go ahead.
The fear of the Lord is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the forward mouth doeth I hate.
He said the fear of the Lord is to hate evil, not the person. Not the person. Now, a lot of people it's a thin line between what they're saying and doing versus the person. You don't hate the person, you hate what's coming out their mouth. You hate what they're doing. You gotta train yourself. Cause I remember back in the day, boy, I used to hate homosexuals so bad, I wouldn't even cut their hair. I said, no, man, you go on over there. Let him do it. God said, you cut the fornicator hair. You cut the adulterer hair. You cut the liar hair. And you sit up and laugh at it. But when the homosexual go on, you like, nah, it's the same money. This is what God's saying. He said that the fear of the Lord is to hate evil. He wants you to respond the same way, hating evil. He said the pride. You know how some people just so prideful you can't tell them that? You hate that. Don't be the person you can't tell nothing. Arrogancy. They're very arrogant. Like they stuff don't stink. And the evil way. Their ways are evil. Everything they're doing, they stealing, robbing, killing, eating all this abomination, everything. They don't care nothing about God in every way they are walking. He said the forward mouth. So many people got so many flip mouth cussing, loud, just arrogant. He said, dude, I hate. He hate this.
Yes.
Save yourself from this. Go ahead.
Counsel is mine, and sound wisdom. I am understanding. I have strength.
This is how you save yourself. When you talk about counsel, we're having counsel right now. This book, it counsels you, is mine. Sound wisdom, meaning that whatever we're doing, we can go to the book and tell you why we are doing it. He said, I am understanding. It makes sense the reason why we are following the law the way he tells us to follow. It makes sense. Because the one that can kill you, you need to protect yourself from it. But you looking at that man or woman, you scared of them. No, you need to be scared of God. He said the fear of the Lord is to hate evil. Hate it. Jump down to verse 13. Go ahead. Where we at?
13 or 32.
Yeah, 32, excuse me. Verse 32, go ahead.
Now therefore hearken unto me, O ye children, for blessed are they that keep my ways.
You bless him, you keep his ways. I can only use myself as an example. I know how God blessed me. Blessed me so much he make me tired, real tired. But I have to work for it. People don't understand that a lot of times. They have to do evil stuff to get the blessings of Satan. They have to sell themselves out. They have to go out there and prostitute their bodies. They have to go out there and lie, steal, kill to get a promotion on a job or a position in an organization. They have to let their wife sleep with another man just to get in their organization. All these different type of organizations. I understand all that. And you want to be a part of that? That's crazy. I want the blessed way. Because God's blessing don't break his law. You don't degrade yourself like that.
Come on.
Go ahead.
Hear instruction, and be wise, and refuse it not.
What are we talking about here? Instruction. This is instruction right here. Hear it. People ain't hearing this. They got these Bibles open their minds elsewhere. A lot of people listen to me out there on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all this stuff. Their minds elsewhere. Trying to figure out something I said that they can debate me on. I get it all the time. I said, I'll put this out here for debate. Sometimes I ain't gonna even respond to you. It is what it is. Hear instruction. Be wise and refuse it not. Go ahead.
Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my doors.
That's what we're waiting on. We blessed. Because we know when the abomination, desolation sit in the holy place and call himself God. we know what to do. Do you know what to do? Do these people inside the church know what to do? But they can tell you how to have a good time. Oh, my church had a prom. Oh, my church celebrated Easter. Oh, we don't have an Easter program. Oh, my church, we just got past the anniversary. Where is this stuff written in the Bible?
Exactly.
Where's it written? And y'all, and a lot of people look, oh, they have so much fun. We just got to sit up here and read this book. What he told you right here, hear instruction, be wise and refuse it not. You don't come to church to have a party. You come to church to learn how to save yourself. Save yourself first. Go ahead.
For whoso findeth me findeth life, and shall obtain favor of the Lord.
That's what I want, favor. When I walk in the room, I ain't got to pay for that. When I go to the bank, the man asks me what my credit score is. He'll sign the line, Jeff. That's what I want. These are the stuff that I have from God. I tell people this all the time. I said, well, I don't operate like the world operates. I used to, but when God started blessing me, He wiped all that criteria out in the world I had to go through. He gave me favor with people. Because my credit get jacked up. Y'all hear me? But when I walk in the bank, the man don't ask me about my credit. He said, what you want? What you want? This is what He's telling us right here. But people do not see this. They want to do it the way the world say do it. We operate outside that realm, if you understand what I'm saying. Go ahead.
But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death.
I remember this time. He said, he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All that hate me love death. You love it. And that's real powerful.
Yes, it is.
If you hate the Saturday, you love death. If you hate not fasting on the Day of Atonement, you love death. If you hate not keeping these statues the way He say keeping them, you love death. And man, that's powerful right there. I can't even say nothing about that. But the object is to save ourselves. Because Jesus gave us, God gave us the most precious thing we ever had, His Son.
Yes.
Let's go to John chapter 3. And let's see how much God loved us, the Father loved us. We really don't know how much He loved us. John chapter 3.